Well, hello, this is Rosa, rcgkreations. How's it going? We're bringing to you today, how do you save your eggs, the eggshells, excuse me, not the eggs, the eggshells, and then use them to powder for nutrition, medicinal, and your garden. I know I said the name wrong, but anyway, y'all know what I mean. Okay, what you do is you crack your eggs. Let me show you. You put them in a pot of boiling water. You're going to boil it for 15 minutes. You're going to get the foam. That's okay, not a big deal. Just take off the extra foam. You can take it off as it's boiling, or you can take it off once it's done. Whichever, it didn't matter. But be careful because that's hot water. You want to boil it for solid 15 minutes straight. Okay? Oh, I forgot to turn my oven on. Let's see, we're going to bake it at 225. So, bake. Okay. 225. I just made some banana bread, so it shouldn't take long for this to get to come to temp. 225. Start. Okay, now I'm going to rinse all this in my strainer. I'm just getting a little piece of eggshell and see how all that come off. We're going to bring you turning around. Oh, I don't want to put my spoon rest on there. So now I'm just going to rinse off any of the last little residue. And be careful because these eggs are hot. I moved you down here, but my camera tripod thing is still broken. Okay, I'm going to bring you cookie sheet, parchment paper on top. And while the oven's heating up, carefully take out the eggs from each other. Put them on your cookie sheet. Doesn't matter, they're top or bottom. The whole thing, it doesn't make a bit of difference. It's going to bake. Ooh, be careful, that water is hot. Especially the water that's inside the egg. Okay, I know that, I can feel that one's got 2 eggs. Oh well, it's stuck in there. 2 of them got caught inside each other. You know what, I'm okay. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. See, told you it wouldn't take long. My oven was already preheated from the banana bread. See, you can see there's 2 eggshells inside each other. I think once they cool off, they'll come out. But that's okay. The whole thing's going to bake. So we're good. You just want to take off the excess water to speed up the baking process. The baking process is going to dry the shells out. The boiling process killed all the salmonella. That's why you boil it for 15 minutes straight. Stir ever so often just to make sure all the eggshells are in the water. So now I'm just basically making sure there's no water in here. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, there's the water there. A bunch of these got inside each other. There. You know, it's just the way the water is, the way the eggs do. It is what it is. I don't know why. And if they break, no big deal, because for me personally it doesn't matter, because I'm going to crush these into a fine powder, because I'm going to make calcium water for my vegetables in my garden. Now read your recipes on if you want to do it for other purposes, because you can do this for other purposes. But this, I'm doing it for just strictly for the garden. Calcium for the garden. That's all I'm doing this for. And then the little leftover, that foamy stuff, Just rinse it down the drain. Because your eggs were boiled, all the salmonella is killed. You don't necessarily have to wash. I'm just got some little loose eggshells. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to let it go down the drain. There's only like 3 or 4 little tiny little pieces. And dry my hands. My oven's already ready. Just bring you back. Let's pop these in the oven. And they're going to bake. They're going to bake at 225 for 30 minutes. Oh no, excuse me, 225 for 25 minutes. And then once I get them, once the 25 is up, I get them out, let them cool for 30 minutes. Then I can grind them into whatever it is I want. So we'll bring you back when we come to that next phase. Okay, you just took them out of the oven. And they are so dry. Dry, 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 dry. Oh, let me see if I can get out of the... Let me turn this light off. Yeah, much better. But they're very, very dry. Be careful because they're very hot. Because I literally just got them out of the oven. Remember all these that were piled up? I told you it didn't really matter. The heat will dry the whole thing. So we're all set to dry. Now all you have to do is grind them. How you want to grind them? Fine powder, bigger chunks, little chunks, whatever it is that you're doing, however you want to do it. Follow your own recipe. And you're all set and good to go. Alrighty, here is my take on you reuse, don't throw away the eggshells. Even if you don't have a garden, if you have some house plants, more than likely your house plants could use some calcium water. So just rinse off the eggs, take all the yucky stuff on the inside of the egg when you crack it, rinse it off, put it on a little towel, dry it, and then stick it in an airtight container, an old yogurt jar, an old ice cream jar container with a lid to it. Stick it in there, and then when you have enough to do a pile like this, or however many it is that you need, because you don't need very much. You know, you only need 1/2 teaspoon of powdered eggshells to take as a calcium supplement if you need it for your calcium for yourself as a I can't say that word. Medicinal remedy as a calcium supplement instead of having to buy your own calcium pills, because those calcium pills are expensive. I've been shopping because the doctor says I'm 64. She wants me to take some calcium to be proactive and preventive for osteoporosis. So anyway, this is my take on preserving and another way to use and recycle your eggs. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye. I'll show you in just a minute. I forgot. I'll show you in just a minute what I have already done. Some of them are just crushed, hand crushed, and some of them are powdered, but we'll bring you back to that.